Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about some dribbling. Let's get started. We're going to start with a simple drill called Quick Step. Start off by placing 2 cones, and you're going to dribble around these cones using as many steps and as many touches on the ball as you can. This is about getting your foot familiar with dribbling the ball. And remember to always change directions. This player is going to do a figure 8 quick step. First he turns to the right, and on this cone you see that he turns to the left. This means that there's no need to change directions. What I like to do is have players start off using only their right foot, focusing on those tight turns around the cones. Then you'll have a player do only their left foot, once again focusing on those tight turns. I prefer doing the figure 8 so that you don't have to change directions and you can focus on one foot at a time and doing those really tight turns. Now we're going to talk about rollovers. When you do a rollover, you're going to take your sole of your cleat and you're going to roll over the ball, bringing it with you. Be sure to pull the ball towards the center of your body and beyond. Don't ever be pushing the ball away from yourself. Now we're going to do the cone weave or zigzag drill. To set this drill up, you're going to put a line of cones, some further apart than the center ones closer together, and then further apart again. This drill is designed to improve your ball control as you weave in and out of these cones. Let's watch these players go through the drill. This player in the green jersey, as she goes through the middle closer section, she does a tick-tock move. If you didn't watch our first video on ball control, you may not know what we're talking about. So go back and check that out. It's the tick-tock. Every player will go through this a little bit differently, creating their own style. This player has longer legs, so he is using those long legs to weave in and out just using one foot. I would suggest to him next time to weave in and out on the other side using his left foot. We always want to remain well balanced. I want to show you how to do a pullback. A pullback is a quick way to turn around and go in the opposite direction while protecting the ball from the opponent. To do this, you'll dribble up, you'll stop the ball with the sole of your foot, pull it back, turn towards the ball, and dribble. Simple and effective. This player is going to show us how to do a pullback and do one thing differently that helps him gain speed immediately as he dribbles away. First, he stops the ball just as before, pulls it back, but here's the difference. He nudges the ball forward with his foot to get it going in the opposite direction at a little bit more speed. Then he takes off after the ball. A great skill that allows you to change directions quickly. Speaking of changing directions, let me show you another technique. This is when you're wanting to change directions but not completely turn around. You're going to plant your foot, nudge the ball in the direction you want it to go, and take off after it. It's really simple. Here the player is going to try going left. Notice how he dribbles up, plants that right foot, nudges with his left, and dribbles out after it. Plant the right foot, nudge it with your left, and take off. Another effective way to get away from an opponent. I want to show you my favorite drill to work on those direction changes. It's called the compass drill. To set up, you are going to need 5 cones and a ball for every player. Put a cone at the center, and then imagine the compass with a cone on the south, another cone on the east, one on the north, and another at the west. The player always starts on the south. Let's watch a player do it. Notice how she does a pullback when she is at the east, north, and west cones. And when she goes to the center, she does one of those side taps to change directions. Here's another player doing that side tap, and the pull back at the east, back to the center, side tap, pull back at the north, change directions, pull back at the west, change that direction, and dribble out south. Here's one more. Look at those pullbacks. Pulling back, changing direction. A great drill to practice those direction changes. I like doing this drill with multiple players. Usually 2 to 4 is good. It helps them get used to dribbling among chaos, which they're going to have to do during a game. They learn to keep their head up and watch for other players. All these skills work together to help players in the game outwit their opponents and keep the possession of the ball. The most important thing to do when you're dribbling is to keep possession of that ball. I hope you had fun with us today. Thank you for watching, and good luck out there.